Hidden deep within the barren deserts of Jordan lay a secret that the ancient world whispered about but rarely saw. While Rome built upwards with stone and mortar, the Nabataeans did the impossible by building inwards. They didn't construct their city, they subtracted it, carving massive palaces directly into the living rock faces. To find it, one had to navigate the Seek, a terrifyingly narrow crack in the earth over a mile long. This natural fortress made the city invisible to invading armies who could march past without ever knowing it existed. At the end of this dark tunnel, the sunlight revealed Al-Khazneh, a masterpiece of Hellenistic architecture sculpted from a cliff. In the year 100, this facade was not worn stone, but crisp and polished, glowing pink in the sun. Statues of gods and eagles looked down from 40 meters high, guarding the entrance to the royal tombs. But the true miracle of Petra was not its stone, but its absolute mastery over water in a wasteland. In a place where rain meant flash floods that killed instantly, the Nabataeans engineered a system to tame nature. Hidden terracotta pipes, pressurized by gravity, carried fresh water into the heart of the arid city. They built a massive garden complex with an Olympic-sized swimming pool right in the middle of the scorched desert. This was a psychological weapon, a display of arrogant wealth showing they could waste water while others died of thirst. The city center was a metropolis of freestanding temples and colonnaded streets rivaling the grandeur of Athens. Over 30,000 people lived here, enriched by the monopoly on the frankincense and myrrh trade routes. Caravans from Arabia would stop here, paying heavy taxes for the safety and water of the hidden valley. The architecture was a fusion of styles, borrowing from Egypt, Greece, and Assyria to create something unique. High above the city, the monastery was carved into a mountain peak, serving as a sacred site for King Obotus. Unlike the Romans, who used slave labor, these monuments were likely carved by paid guilds of master stonecutters. They worked from the top down, standing on the very ledges they were carving away as they descended. One mistake in the chiseling process meant the entire facade would be ruined forever, so perfection was mandatory. Inside the rock, distinct layers of colorful sandstone created natural swirls of red, white, and blue on the walls. The royal tombs dominated the eastern cliffs, their facades looming over the houses of the living below. At night, the city glowed with oil lamps, illuminating the pink stone against the pitch-black desert sky. The theater, carved into the rock face, could seat thousands, proving that this was a center of high culture. But the silence of the desert was deceptive, as the shadow of Rome was creeping closer every day. The Emperor Trajan coveted this jewel, wanting to control the lucrative incense trade for the empire. Petra, in 100 AD, was enjoying its final golden sunset as an independent kingdom before annexation. It was a civilization that understood the desert better than anyone, turning a hostile canyon into an oasis. Their hydraulic engineering was so advanced that modern hydraulic scientists are still studying their dam systems today. They didn't fight nature, they manipulated it, diverting rivers to flow exactly where they wanted. This allowed them to grow grapes and olives in a landscape that should have only supported lizards and scorpions. But like a mirage, the city's power was fragile, dependent entirely on the trade routes remaining unchanged. When the trade shifted, the city would eventually be abandoned, leaving its stone skeletons to the wind. But in this moment, it is the Paris of the desert, a vibrant intersection of the known world. The sound of Aramaic, Greek, and Latin filled the air as merchants haggled over precious spices. It stands as a testament to human ingenuity, the ability to carve a legacy out of solid rock. A city half as old as time, hidden in the cleft of the rock, protected by the earth itself. As the sun sets, the sandstone turns a deep, violent red, burning with the memory of its glory. The invisible city waits silent and eternal, guarding its secrets from the encroaching night.